Hey, what is up guys? Jeremy here and welcome back to another video. We're taking a look at hands down the best hack for Pokemon Go that you can get currently. This hack is absolutely insane. It is Pokemon Go Anywhere Beta. This is the newest version. This is version 1.1.0. It is still the same version as the last version that I covered, even though it's been updated, so I'm not sure if the developer didn't meant to make it a different version, but I'm just letting you guys know it's still considered the same version as what I covered before, even though it has been updated, and there is a ton of new awesome features to this hack. It's absolutely insane. It's the best hack you can get for the game right now. It's truly amazing, and I'll show you guys everything about it, so this will be a longer video because there's a lot to this hack now. This is for jailbroken devices. This is a tweak hack from Cydia, so I'm sorry to anybody that doesn't have a jailbreak. There should be a jailbreak soon. If not, if you're watching this in the future, there might be one already. And if not, there should be a non-jailbroken version of this hack coming out soon as well. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out when I cover that, because I will cover that as soon as it comes out. But anyways, like I said, this is Pokemon Go Anywhere Beta. And this is, the newer version of the same version that I just covered, but there's new features. So I'm going to go through everything of the hack. That way, if there's anybody tuning in that's new that hasn't seen the hack before, they know how everything works. This is hands down just an awesome hack. And I seriously really want to catch that Eevee that's by me right now, but I'm not going to because I'm recording. But okay, so we'll start from, the top and work our way through all the new stuff. So we have these kind of buttons over on the upper left-hand corner. We'll open up the first one there. This is kind of the original portion of this hack. It's the tap to walk around feature. You have your speed option, so you can do 1x, 2x, or 4x, which is basically walking, running, or driving in a car. So you can choose what speed you move at, and then you do have the tap to walk feature. So if you go ahead and tap on the screen, your character will walk around. And basically the way it works is it goes off of the north, south, east, west orientation. So that way if I tap to the north of my character will walk north basically. If I click on the south position of my character will walk south. If I turn off tap to walk and change the view angle, it still will walk in the same direction. So if I tap above my character, which is the north, as you can see, my character still walks to the north position. Same as when I click below him, which is in the south position of my character walks south. So that's how the tap to walk works. It's kind of weird, and it takes a little getting used to, but you will get the hang of it. It's not too bad. And we got an egg. All right, so cool. We'll just do this on video here real quick. Why not? See what we get. I'm not getting my hopes up. It's only a 5K. Yeah, that's all right. Nothing special. Let's see what level. 493. That's all right. Magnemite. All right, so we got an egg that hatched here, and we got a medal. Okay, so we got the tap to walk, as you guys seen, and then the next feature is the patrol mode. If you click and toggle the patrol mode on, basically what your character does is walks around in a giant circle automatically. And you're going to use patrol mode pretty much to just hatch eggs, basically. That way you can just turn patrol mode on and let your character automatically walk around, and you can just automatically hatch eggs. That's pretty much all I found to use for that portion of this hack, patrol mode. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. Now the next new thing that is with this version is the joystick in the lower right, as you guys can see. So one annoyance with the tap to walk is when you have tap to walk enabled, basically anywhere you tap on the screen is to walk your character. So if you wanted to tap on a Pokemon to catch them, you'd have to turn off tap to walk. Also with a Pokestop, you would have to turn off tap to walk in order to access anything, because basically the tap to walk overrides the entire screen, and you have to turn it off in order to tap anything, which was kind of annoying. So the developer added this joystick in the lower right, and you don't need to have tap to walk enabled to use the joystick, which is really nice. So that way you can just use the joystick, and if you see, a Pokestop or a Pokemon, you can just go ahead and click on that Pokemon, and you don't have to worry about turning off the tap to walk feature, which is cool. It works the same way as the tap to walk. So if I put the joystick to the north, it will walk my character north. Same if I put it to the south, it will walk my character to the south, regardless to what orientation I'm viewing my character. So if I go ahead and put the joystick to the north, as you can see, my character still walks north. It doesn't walk your character forward, backward, left, or right. It's to north, south, east, west, basically. That's how that works. So that's the joystick. Now the next thing you guys are probably noticing is all of the Pokemon that pop up on the left-hand side. That is an awesome new feature of this hack. It is seriously really cool. Let's say we want to catch that Eevee. Just click on the Eevee, and our character will automatically walk to the Eevee. So let's say the Eevee wasn't on screen though. I'm going to go ahead and turn on tap to walk to get my character away from these Pokemon since they have automatically appeared. And we'll try and find one that we haven't had pop up, and I'll show you how it will automatically locate that Pokemon for you. It's pretty crazy. So there's a Rattata somewhere. Let's click on it. As you guys seen, I click on it. Maybe that was the one that I had pop up already. It's just walking me back to that one. Nope, it is not there. So as you guys can see, it walked me to wherever that Rattata is. And then in a second, the Rattata should pop up. There you go. That's basically how the Pokemon on the left-hand side work. It's locating Pokemon around you, even though they're not on your screen yet. And all you got to do is click on it, whatever Pokemon you want to find, and it will take you to its exact location, and then that Pokemon will appear. I'm going to do it one more time just so you guys can see what it looks like. Like I said, this is an awesome, addition to this hack. It's crazy. I didn't think you'd be able to do something like this, but I guess you can. So mad props to the developer for making this possible. So there's a Weedle somewhere. Let's go ahead and click on it. I have no idea where it is. There we go. As you guys see, it automatically took my character to where that Weedle is, and now I can go ahead and catch it if I want to. So that is basically all the little circles and the little buttons of Pokemon that pop up on the left. So let's go ahead and open up the next menu, which is below the first one we covered. You do have the button for fake location. Of course, you're going to want that enabled at all times. While you're using tap to walk or walking around with the joystick, basically using the app without physically moving around, you're going to want that on. The next button is settings. So there's a whole new page here. We click on that for settings. So the first option is to show the joystick. Obviously, if you turn that off, we go back, the joystick in the lower right disappears. And with that being said, if you want to get rid of the entire hack user interface, there's a white button in the upper left. If you click that, as you guys see, it hides the entire hack. That way your game looks the way it's supposed to, and you would never even know that it is hacked. So very cool that the developer has that there as well. I do like that feature. So let's go ahead and bring the settings back open. I'm going to turn the joystick back on because I love using it. The next option is perfect throw. I'm not going to demonstrate that on video, but basically the way it works is when you guys are catching Pokemon, you know how you have the ring that is going around the Pokemon. It goes from a bigger ring and it gets smaller basically. And if you throw your Pokeball and hit that ring at its smallest point, you'll basically get an excellent catch. And that's going to give you bonus experience. Well, the way perfect throw works is it will give you that bonus experience every single time, regardless to how you throw the Pokeball and catch the Pokemon. So it's basically a way of getting bonus experience. So really cool that feature is there as well. And then you do have the credits. Will Cobb, big shout out to you for developing and creating this hack. It's absolutely amazing. You can also buy Will a beer. So if you want to donate to him for creating this, you can do that. And then at the bottom you do have contact and more if you need to contact the developer for whatever reason. So that is the new settings menu. The next button you have is walk home. So let's say you're using tap to walk like crazy and you're miles and miles away from your current location or your house. It's not good to actually close the app out and kill it from multitasking and then reopen it, which will basically teleport your character from wherever they were back to your house. That'll basically get you a soft ban for about 4 hours, which you don't really want to do. So what you want to do before you're done playing, is click on walk home, and your character will walk from wherever it is back to your current location or your house or wherever you're playing this from. That way you're not teleporting your character around. You don't want to teleport your character because, like I said, it will get you a soft ban for about 4 hours. So let's go ahead and turn tap to walk off. And then the next thing is the map. And there's some, cool features with this as well. So with the Pokemon buttons that pop up on the left-hand side, you will also be able to see them on the map. So I'll have to get them to trigger here, and I'll show you guys how that works as well. So we'll go ahead and turn tap to walk on, and I'm going to go ahead and walk my character back south. Let's see if we can't get some Pokemon to pop up on the left-hand side. And we'll just keep on walking here, and I'll be back once I find some Pokemon. Alright, I finally found some Pokemon. Well, they all popped up. But let's say you notice a Pokemon on the left hand side. Well, since those buttons basically will fade away on their own after a few seconds, if you don't have time to click on it, what you can do is go ahead and, let me turn off tap to walk so I'm not walking around accidentally. You can go ahead and open up the map, and as you guys can see, it will show where those Pokemon were detected on this map. What's cool is we can zoom in, and let's say we want to go and catch the Eevee. We can just click on the Eevee, and our character will walk automatically to it, even if it's not showing on the map. It doesn't actually have to pop up on screen like these ones are. It just has to be detected on the map, and then your character can walk to it. So you can use the map to move around to other Pokemon. As you guys can see, it's a little buggy still because I did click on that Pokemon. Now they have disappeared from the map. But that's one of the new features with the map. Another cool thing with map is you can open it back up. And let's say we want our character to walk all the way to New York City. We can do that if we want. So let's go ahead and zoom out. And then we could move the little drop pin all the way over to New York if we wanted to. We could even zoom in to fine tune where we want to go in New York. We'll just say about right there. And if you click on the bottom button that says walk here, just click on it. My character is currently on its way to New York. Obviously, it's going to take hours and hours for my character to get there, but you can specifically look up locations on the map and then basically put that, the drop pin to wherever you want, and then click on walk here, and your character will walk anywhere from whatever position, which is pretty crazy. So that is pretty much it. I think I've covered all the new features of the Pokemon Go Anywhere beta. Another thing that the hack does is if your app crashes, which does happen a lot, it will remember your last location for 45 seconds. So let's say I spent the entire day walking to New York. Typically, if the app were to crash and I reopened it, my character would teleport from New York back to my house, which is going to give me a soft ban. Also, I wasted all that time walking there. But with this kind of memory that it has now, it will remember that last location for about 45 seconds. That way, when you reopen the app, your character will still be in New York and won't teleport back to your current location, which is a really, really cool feature. So that's pretty much everything. I know this is a lot of info in this video. I wanted to cover this hack, head to toe. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with it. Like I said, this is the jailbreak version. This is the tweak version. You will have to add a source in order to get this tweak. I will leave the source down in the description. And then once you've added that source, you just go ahead and search for Pokemon Go Anywhere Beta and download and install it. I'll even leave the name of this tweak in the description so you guys shouldn't have any problems finding it within Cydia. And like I said, as soon as it's released for the non-jailbreak version, I will cover it, so make sure you guys are subscribed. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. And if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.